Hey everybody, it's Jesse again with CustomVapors. I have the 510 model, CustomVapors 510. I'm making this video for you guys as a little tips and tricks. A lot of the people that have bought these from me have been saying that they haven't been able to produce the vapor hits, the big hits that they see me doing, and they're kind of wondering why. So I thought I'd make a little video for you to show you all the tips and tricks that I know on these e-cigarettes. How to vape, basically. So first thing first, always make sure that you have a fully charged battery, okay? Full 8 hours on the charger that first time, and then after that, 2 hours on the charger minimum, okay? Even if that little green light says that it's ready after 50 minutes or 30 minutes, don't trust it. Just take it on there for a full 2 hours. I mean, your other battery is going to be going just fine, so there's no reason for you not to charge this thing for a full 2 hours afterwards. I recommend that. Next thing is your connection between your atomizer unit and your battery. Always make sure that you're clear of debris, that this thing is clean. Q-tip is a great little tool to do that. Just, wipe around the edges of the atomizer. I mean, you can see just from that little swipe the black stuff that's on mine. I don't know if you see that or not, but that right there makes the connection not as strong. Not a strong connection, not a big a hit. Okay? And then take it inside of your battery and just wipe it down. Look at that gunk that I just pulled off. This is almost a fresh battery. So you can see how much stuff you're going to get in there just out of wear and tear and usage and putting it in your pocket. And, it's just going to happen. So that's one recommendation. Next thing is your cart. If you watch my first video, you'll see the blue foam mod. Now you can see mine has the blue foam in there. You also see that it kind of looks like a slushy. Always make sure that you have enough liquid in your cart. It should look like a slushy, not soup, but it should not be dry. Okay, that blue foam in there should look similar to what mine looks like. It's kind of slushy, kind of looks like, I don't know, yeah, like a slushy at the local 7-Eleven. So anyway, what I like to do is in the morning, I get up, take my cart, pull out my blue foam, and I fill it up with about 7 drops. That usually gets me up to about almost to the top. You don't want to be to the top, that's too much. You don't want to be below this little lip here. So it's about 7 to 8 drops. Put my blue foam in, and I go. And then as I'm vaping throughout the day, when I start to feel or taste that, there's a taste, and you'll know when you're vaping, there's sort of it's a stranger taste. It doesn't taste like the liquid that you have in your cart. When that happens, don't keep vaping on it. Pull it out and just top off. That's what I call it. Top off your cart. Pull the foam out, couple drops in, put the foam back in, and put it back in, and that's called topping off. Okay? So, next thing would be how to hit it. The way that I hit this thing is very comparable and similar to smoking a cigar, or smoking a cigar. We'll go with that. What I like to do is I like to puff on this atomizer for a second, just to heat the atomizer unit up. It's kind of like the similarities of a cigar, where you have to puff on that cherry to get the cherry heated up to actually get the full smoke effect. So with the e-cigarette, depress the button, puff on it to heat the atomizer up, okay? Let off, and then take your big hit. Press the button, take your big hit. So I'll show you just an example. We'll see if you can see my finger. I'll be extra so you can see what I'm doing here. So that's how it's done. At least that's been my experience with these things. It's not a short, hard hit like a cigarette. Like when I was smoking cigarettes, I don't even know if I can remember how I hit it back then. But when you're smoking a cigarette, it's a short, hard hit, right? So it's like, you see there's no vapor there. These things work by slowly heating up the liquid, okay? So a hard, short draw on this is not going to produce any vapor. A long, slow draw is how you're supposed to hit it. The longer and slower that you hit it, the more vapor you're going to produce, the more you'll feel it in your lungs, in your throat, the more it'll resemble and feel like a real cigarette. So I'll show you one more time. Prime it is what I call it. There you go. So that's how to hit these things. So in review, let me show you. Fully charged battery, fully filled cart, and then when you start to taste a funny taste in these things, make sure you take this out, make sure you have a slushy, not soup, and not dry, but a slushy, and then make sure, one more thing, let me go over this, make sure that you clean your atomizer. I don't know if anybody's told you this, I try and recommend and tell people this to everyone I sell. Make sure you clean these things. The way to clean these, there's a little hole on the end, and then all you have to do is stand over a sink, or if you have canned air, you can use canned air, like what they clean keyboards with and stuff. Same thing, or you can just do what I do. Stand over the sink, put it in your mouth, and blow, okay? And that will get all the liquid that's in there, that's been in there, and that's starting to taste funny, that'll get that out. And then I recommend setting it at night on a paper towel and just rest it like that, and all that liquid will come down to the bottom. See, there's already some right there. So anyway, that's how to clean it. I recommend you clean it at least twice a week. You don't have to do it every night or anything like that, but I would recommend doing it twice a week, and that will definitely extend the life of your atomizer and definitely give you better hits. Because the cleaner your stuff is, the better it is. So anyway, one more time, let me show you. That's how you vape. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys get one. Enjoy the video.